Good evening. This is Coach Ray Millard once again, and I'm here with.
Your boy, smooth guy, Omari White himself.
And this is our newest show. It's called No Turnovers, which is part of the NYC Prospects Network. And this show basically means that we don't give no poor peers a fuck at times. Say how you feel.
Dead ass now. I was going to keep it professional as possible, but at the same time, keep it 100 because y'all need it every now and then. We can't be sugarcoating stuff anymore.
That's a fact.
Yeah, give you the real.
That's a fact. And the one thing y'all need to do is if y'all still use Twitter, please follow us on Twitter at NYC Prospects. Follow us on Instagram at NYC Prospects. Follow us at NYC Prospect Kicks. And also follow us at Recruit the Prospects. Those are our 4 pages. If anybody else try to follow you on another page, it's not us. Send O a DM. O has been boxing for the past 4 weeks.
And one more thing. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube page. Obviously, the episodes is going to be up there. And as well as recaps from the events that we have done in the past. That's going to be up there. And then speaking of events, these past couple of hours was crazy. My man Cameron was wilding. Like, I don't want to go into it, man. Like, you explain more to that situation.
So basically, whoever was the producer who tried to get Cam up there to talk about Diddy, you will be on the unemployment line. You might have to take out a PPP loan because what you did was egregious. I don't know. I don't even know if the sentence even like makes sense of what I just said. But you wowed out. You wowed out bad too. Because if you don't know what type of person Cam is, very petty, but he's also very smart,
very calculated, absolutely calculated.
Very calculated. But the thing I love what Cam did though, and this is real. He had the pink horsepower up there. Like, yo, I'm gonna get some cheeks after this.
He promoted the hell out of it. Marketing 101 right there.
My son said, yo, I'm gonna get some cheeks out. Yo, why you got me up here? Big shout out to Malcolm Grant. Malcolm Grant had the best rendition of it. Oh my God.
Yo, he's been undefeated with all the renditions. I ain't gonna hold you when it comes to Cam and Mace. The one before that, he imitated them when the actual pause movement was going on.
Facts.
He won. My son, Mr. Four Step himself, got one. He's underrated when it comes to content creating and everything. Shout out to my guy Malcolm Grant, man.
Yo, last one, son. He did the NBA locker room one. He said, he was talking about the rebounds. He said, "Oh, what?" Yo, he's bugged.
Hilarious. I didn't know he was that funny.
He said, "Only a minor. I'm about to get 30 tonight." I'm like,
nothing but jokes right there.
Nothing but jokes. But yeah, Malcolm Grant, you going to be on an episode of No Turnovers too. So
you got to tap in. It's only right.
Ready, man. But Cam. Oh man, son, we got like you worked in that realm, right? So
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. I'm kind of I'm not really surprised that obviously with Cam with that episode he pulled, especially that moment, because you even got to date back to when he was with Bill O'Reilly wilding, saying that he's not gonna snitch on his neighbor. That goes to show you off rip. Yo, you in front of the millions and millions of people tuning in. It's a national syndicated program. You saying I'm not snitching on my neighbor is crazy. So
man.
The meme. Here we go. We gotta do the meme. You mad? That's that. But the beautiful thing about Cam now, I always loved about him is like that's going to be him whenever you meet him or whenever you talk to him in front of behind the camera. I was so fortunate to scoff with him during the early stages of For the Kill when it was at Gacho's gym and Coach Bingo was showing love. He held it down, and Cam was there. Let me chop it up while I was working at the source. And my man's super duper cool, funny as hell, but he just got to work on bringing that down a notch. My son has no cool whatsoever, but I love that about him. No,
I think I think it's needed, man, because like right now, the world is so sensitive, right? And with the world so sensitive, you need someone who's gonna, explore that, one of the amendments, like, is censorship really censorship at the end of the day? You know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna front you, yo. He had me in tears. We need him. Matter of fact, we need an episode with him and Paul Pierce. Oh my God, son.
Yo, my man. You know who's going to be the most aggravated person throughout that entire episode?
Who?
Mace.
Yo.
Come on, Cam.
Hey, come on.
Talking to the expert. He's going to be like, yo, you wasted my time. Like,
yo, man. And I'm gonna tell you who I want to interview on No Turnovers.
Who?
Wallow and Gilly.
Oh gosh.
The reason why I want to interview Wallow, because Wallow has a new team every day. I feel like if one of his team loses, he gets another team. So when one of his team wins, he stays with that team.
He's still a page out of Mace's playbook right there.
And Gilly
for himself, Tattletown.
and Gilly be ready to punch on him. I'll be crying. Like, nah. And also, we need to find a way to get Jeff Teague and the Club 520.
Yo. Jokes galore with him.
You told Brandon Jennings, nigga, I hated you. I said, yo.
Yeah. But like, remember I mentioned to everybody that, make sure you like, share, subscribe on
Facts.
YouTube to the event recap. And recently, shout outs to yourself, shout outs to Kim for the first annual Kings County Classic. Hell of a turnout. Shout out to all the players that came out and showed love, despite the the last minute shenanigans that occurred behind the scenes. We was able to get it done. Shout out to all the media people that came out. Dave's Joint Stage Solutions Studios. Who else? Local Hoops was in the building. I gotta represent them for the one time. Shout out to my guy Sim who popped out. But yeah, it was a fire turned out. It was definitely a good vibe, and appreciate Thomas Jefferson for holding us down at the very last second, man. But I gotta give you the floor, because I know that 24 hours for you had to be a huge headache in figuring out the logistics of things and how everything's going to be flowing out. But at the end of the day, the results was fire, beautiful. So I'm gonna give you the floor. Here you go. Pass the rock to you. Run the show.
So, first and foremost, right? Big shout out to Kim. Big shout out to Coach Thompson. Big shout out to Janice and the whole Ballin' Out Loud staff, right? Big shout out to NYCPROSPECTS, our staff.
Facts.
Big shout out to the Queens 4A, athletic directors, coaches, participants, supporters, and players. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was against it. I was against the idea because everyone in the Brooklyn 4A, they got their own Tubi movie coming out titled "Why Do We Have Beef?" starring a couple coaches, but the script is being created as we speak. I'm about to start writing on that tomorrow. But
leave Weinstein out of it. Nah, that's old.
Yeah, the reason why we did it, though, honestly, man, because we just felt this like, why not? Why not? So as we're doing the event, right, as we're planning it, there's always the idea of why, right?
Right.
I played in the Brooklyn 3A when I was in high school, and it was one of the toughest divisions in New York City. And with the Brooklyn 4A, it's one of the toughest divisions in the city, but also has some of the better players and better coaches. So what I expected that transpired on Monday in regards to gameplay, I knew it was going to happen. Mm-hmm. We actually got a chance to see a couple kids who are going to make a name for themselves. We honestly, got to see some unsigned seniors who can actually catapult their recruiting, you know, in regards to the footage that's about to be put out for this. But this honestly set the bar for all the All-Star Borough events, in my opinion.
That's a fact.
You know, Staten Island has the Jakes Awards, right? You know, that's the Jakes Classic is one of the best borough events in the city. I can say that.
Right.
You know, Coach Corey, Coach Snap, and a couple other coaches in Queens, they gave us the green light. You know, Kim had a conversation with them. And you know how we do, oh. Think about it. We got uniforms from Varsity Customs.
Shout out to Varsity Customs. The uniforms was tough. Like the school logo emblem right there on the side, the compliment. Yeah, that was tough. He snapped.
Then Local Hoops came through with the official Kings County shirt.
That's a
Kings
fact.
County Classic shirt. And that shirt might be sold really soon.
Be on the lookout. My guy John and Sim came through in the clutch for us. Appreciate y'all for that.
Slam Magazine, Boxed Water.
Yo, man.
Sage Media Solutions.
Yo.
So we actually put Brooklyn as it always has been in the PSAL. The best damn borough in the city. And this event next year is going to even turn more heads, because who knows? Now we might use other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't know. You know, I think we might use 3A, 2A, and 1A.
Why not? I think, honestly speaking, I didn't mean to cut you off. I think it would be cool if y'all would do that, because the minute I walked inside the gym and felt the atmosphere and vibes, it took me to the time where Wheelchair Classic was super duper lit. I remember when I was playing for Banneker and we was in a double A at the time, and once our season ended, everybody had to try out just to make the spot on the team. Right. And they gave that kind of energy where you see some of the best, whether it's in Catholic high school, PSAL, even like, you know, charter school, whatsoever, that's coming together to see, yo, I'm better than you are, and I can show that in front of this coach who's about to recruit me to get on this team. So by being able to take that kind of element, that kind of vibe, and be able to present it to the forefront with these new generation of ballers that we got in Brooklyn right now, it just made me, you know, like smile from ear to ear because of that nostalgic feeling that it created for me back when I was hooping, you know. So that was dope. It was very instant, perfect venue for that, though.
And the great thing about the Kings County Classic, we can spin it so many ways, you know. So think about it. We have so many players in 4A, 3A, 2A, and 1A. Like we could actually create teams.
Right.
We ain't gonna do all that. That's an offline conversation. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, boy, like we can really expand and we can really have fun.
And we will. Oh, we definitely will. This is just the start. I mean, like, just like even from a spectator standpoint, you know, watching how people, you know, receive what's going on, from the presentations of the dope awards you gave out, and even shout outs to the graphic artist. Was it Puff?
Mama Boy Puff.
Yo, he snapped. Shout outs to him. I want to customize artwork that I can hang up in the crib. I think his work is fire, and that's just being able to tap into the authentic feeling of like what hoops should look like, how it should be presented to as New Yorkers and as representing Brooklyn to the entire world. It's like a prime example of like, yo, this is how we giving it up. Follow the wave or get waved on, you know?
Yeah, and then I can honestly say, you know, big shout out to Thomas Jefferson, the boys basketball program. They came in at the last minute.
Facts.
And they actually showed what it is. They welcomed us with open arms, you know, and their permit was in. Next topic, please. That's all I gotta say. The permit was in. Yo, Game 7. The Knicks haven't had a Game 7 in the Garden probably since 1995. I'm gonna say probably because I remember during the whole, you know, during the whole lockout era, and they had played the Spurs, and people was mad about the makeshift ship.
I take that back. That was '99. I was in 4th grade. I remember that. I remember that season, lockout season. Facts.
So, it's funny because when you look at OG run out the tunnel, you're like, are you Willis Reed? Are you just OG?
But you know the jig was up was when he was on the bench, and I want to say it was either Leon Rose or World Wide West was talking to him. This nigga, like, his heart about to come out his chest. That's how much drugs they probably pumped into him.
Yo.
I'm looking like, yeah, he's going to give us a nice little 5-10 minutes and he's done for. They just got to figure it all out.
So the question I got to ask you, because I'm kind of I'm not confused, right? But Knick fans, right, are some of the grimiest and loyalist people in the country.
That's a fact.
They was talking as, oh, Tibbs is the best coach when they was winning, right? Oh, Tibbs doing his thing. Now you're losing. Now you're facing adversity. Now Tibbs played his players too much. So do you think Tibbs overloading the Knicks players caused them to lose the series?
In the long run, it definitely did. I remember I mentioned to you the last episode that we recorded that we all real basketball fans know what type of time or what kind of coach Tibbs is and what we about to get out of him when he's coaching the franchise. So I say that to say, if I was like a front office person for the Knicks and we able to try to figure out how we can come back with vengeance. While utilizing the same formula of success from last season, Tibbs going to have to expand that rotation. It can't be a typical 7 to 9 man rotation during the regular season. If he's going to run dudes rampantly for 48 to 50 minutes, depending on who you're playing against, nah, bro. Every man up literally to the 12th man, to Precious Achua, to who freaking Jeremy Lin's cousin. Everybody would have to get some skirm. So that way we could be able to feel like we were rejuvenated and we were revitalized, we're ready to go to make that championship run. But if not, then he's going to have to really take a look at himself in the mirror and figure out like, all right, let me reel it back in. I wilded out. I got 4 to 6 of his most important players have been injured throughout that playoff run. That goes to show you, like, I'm super duper wild. And on top of the fact, even when before I even came and coached for the Knicks, I injured the youngest, most valuable player in NBA history during his prime year. Like, you're going to have to make a decision. Like, come on, work with us.
Yo, let me tell you something, man. The Knicks need help. Let's just be real. I mean, at the end of the day, your main scorer is your point guard.
Yeah.
And then you ruthless ass Knicks fans. Yes, you motherfuckers, no Paul Pierce. Y'all was calling Alec Burke shitty. Oh yeah, Alec Burke ain't shit. He ain't good. Nah, fuck out of here. He not good. No Paul Pierce. Now he killer. He can hoop. Y'all see him hooping now, right? Y'all corny.
No Paul Pierce. That was some dick riding type shit though.
Yo, they was wailing. And then it's like, y'all got no Mitchell Robinson. He's not an offensive threat. In order to win games right now in this NBA, sorry, I had to sneeze. In this NBA, you got to put the ball in the basket. Not just by one player or 2 players. You need like 3. Josh Hart emerged as one of my favorite players in the NBA. Josh Hart was giving old school Knick vibes. He was looking like Anthony Mason, Derek Harper, playing hard on both ends.
Charlie Ward
type of vibes.
Yeah.
But then everybody's screaming, Julius Randle, if we'd had him, if y'all would have had him, the ball would have been on the left side for 24 seconds and y'all would have never got a shot.
Thank you. And I'm glad you mentioned that because now they saying, oh, Julius Randle would have been healthy. We would have been good this, that, and the third. We should keep Julius Randle on the roster. Me personally speaking, it's time to go. He had an all-star caliber season, which means, as a lot of trade value. I'm tired of seeing the same thing. Go to the left, strictly left side, shooting that nasty fadeaway. I'm personally not a fan of Julius Randle staying with this core that had built this momentum and that we're in right now. Nah, not at all. We need a refreshing new kind of energy, swag to match that momentum right now. And Julius Randle is not it.
I'm gonna say this. I'm not a fan of him wearing sketches. I don't care how much the bag. I don't give a fuck. There's no poor piss. You out here playing in sketches and kids probably looking at you like, what?
I'm surprised they didn't put the wheels under the sketches. Get the Heelys on.
That motherfucker want to be Usher. You don't have to buy. How you like that? You don't have to buy. It's okay.
Facts.
Oh, son, like and what kills me about Knicks fans, right? Every year we go into the chip. We going to the chip. What chip are y'all going to? Nah.
Gaucho's round ball chip.
Nah. You know what? I'm gonna say this wholeheartedly, and I was against this. I think the Knicks can win Pro City.
Anyways, you OD now. Pro City.
Yeah, don't forget.
Don't mess with Bell. See this episode.
A couple summers ago, they was like, "Oh, Jalen Brunson trash. Oh, Julius Randle trash." Let me tell y'all something, man. Those guys who beat those Knicks guys, I love it. Trust me, y'all my guys. I covered y'all at nyhoops.com. I remember when all y'all just started hooping, playing at a high level.
Facts.
Well, let me tell you something about Jalen Brunson. He's a grown man who's in shape. That's all I gotta say.
Keys to the city. That's the real man right there. But also put Jalen Brunson's name on the actual, ballot. I'm voting for him over Eric Adams. He's bringing more to the city than Mixie Eric, because he's wild.
He's from Brownsville too. You know that?
You said what?
Eric Adams is from Brownsville.
Goes to show you how Mixie is. Like, come on, y'all don't have no chill button. Like,
I'm gonna say this, man, about Eric Adams. Right? I'm gonna say this wholeheartedly. Get this shit together, fam. But the one thing I do like about you is though, when you gave up that when you and big shout out to David Banks, when you and David Banks click up, you guys they remind me of Martin Lawrence and Will Smith and Bad Boys.
Oh my gosh. The old joint or the new one that's about to come out?
The one that's on Tubi. What's up, man? Yo, big shout out to you Knicks fans, man. I'm buying a Knicks authentic jersey.
I got one ready to come out the closet for the summertime vibes. Just chilling.
I was about to say, I'm kind of happy that you kind of renegotiated and renavigated with your sentence.
Jersey, boy. I'm talking about the jersey. Pause.
My son said, "Come out the closet."
No city. Oh my gosh. Pause. Like the jersey. Not see. Brownsville dude.
Oh God, son.
No Paul Pierce Brownsville niggas. Wildin'.
No Eric Adams.
Fucking.
Ooh. Yeah, Ozzy, this is your favorite time of the year. You love live period.
Oh, I do. It's the live period, ladies and gentlemen. Things has getting very, very interesting to say the least.
Yo.
Especially with these NIL deals, who's not giving up the bread, who's suing coaches for the bread, but that's not NYC, eligible for the most part. So I let that whole different region figure that out. But what's going on right now in the live period is just insane. So I'm gonna give you a brief breakdown. Mm-hmm. So the NCAA evaluation period is like a specific time of the year when college coaches are allowed to watch an athlete compete in person or visit their schools, right?
Right, that's a fact.
However, coaches are not allowed to communicate with that athlete or parents off the college campus. So I'm starting to see a little bit of a, shaky activity, some sus activities going on here and there, like a little bit of some communication skills being on display where it's like, my man, you get a flag. It's slap of the wrist. You're wilding, you know. How do you feel about that, Randy? Like, what's your state of mind, or your state of opinion of like this year's live period that's going on right now?
All right, so PSAL, stop having only cuties, Sony's, and Jugos pull up. You can get some D2s to pull up. Actually, get a couple Division Ones to pull up. There's like 9 Division One players in the PSAL right now. A possibility of 10. But I'm out to fucking say something. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, so
hold on. This mic on? A little bit louder, Hold on, one more time.
Another thing, PSAL. How about you hire us to do like pre-game and post-game stuff? Also hire Sage's media so they can cover the games. And you get the games live stream. But the moral of the story is, who the fuck is we to tell you what to do?
And that was Coach Randy. Thank you for coming to our TED Talk.
So the PSAL date to be announced. It will be at the Major R. Owens Community Center in Brooklyn on Bedford and Union. You should pull up. The Catholic school, which has last year when I went, oh my God, Juwan Howard was there when he was coaching at Michigan. Oliver Antigua was there.
Okay.
St. John's, Marist, Wagner, LIU. Every damn near D3 and D2 was there on the Northeast.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't really see JUCOs, but you seen a couple preps, like knapsack preps.
Right.
I can honestly say that when it comes to those live period events, you can tell which one is ran and which one is rushed together. You know what I mean? Like, I would love for us to help the PSAL in that regards. Because at the end of the day, right, you see the same schools, the same coaches, and these kids are acting like they don't know what they're playing for. And this is the bigger problem.
Right.
Because we're so used to telling, I mean, we're not used to, but it's shown and it's seen, a kid is nice, the kid is nice, the kid is nice. Bro, how the kid is nice when he's not being seen in front of anyone? But that's a whole nother topic.
That's a fact.
That's a whole nother topic. But
it goes to show you from my last episode, I was saying we need to stop gatekeeping these resources. Like, for what? Stop gatekeeping the resources. Stop selling these kids a dream. If you're able to give them access to the dream and give them the actual proper tools to achieve that dream, and have everybody win all together. You see all these regions, they working together, putting together these crazy teams and whatnot. All these kids getting crazy high D1s and whatnot. Why not us? Why not? Why can't we come together and get these kids the opportunity to be successful, be great?
So
we the mecca of basketball for a reason. Let's act like it. Come on.
So how about this, right? Yeah. I get a phone call Monday night. I'm not going to tell you who the person is. All right. The person told me that he's watched Nike EYBL games, right? Only the New York teams only. And he said, yo, our New York City kids aren't ready for the next level. I said, damn. Then the person says, I'm not going to say his name. Then the person goes, yo, 3 SSB is better than EYBL right now.
What?
I said, okay.
Interesting.
I said, okay. And I understood where he was coming from. So understand, right? Mm-hmm. We have the independent circus. Puma has Puma NXT, I believe. Then we have Zero Gravity. Then you have Hoop Group. Then you have Made. Then you have EYBL, 3 SSB, and UAA, right? Yeah. In my opinion, are the New York City teams performing? Yes, they are. Some teams are winning. I'm not even calling teams. Some programs are winning. Some programs are losing. But the one thing that we have to understand as people and as coaches is this: we're the hunted. Every stop, we're the hunted.
Bingo.
Every stop, we're the hunted. And in my opinion, I'm gonna keep it a buck. There's a couple kids I'm going to talk about in the next episode who are really putting on that's for the city.
That's a fact.
An AAU circuit. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because we look at those platforms and we look like, oh, my kid can play there. My kid can play there. But yo, a lot of you kids are just jerseys as of right now.
Ooh. Damn.
A lot of you kids are just really just going there for the gear, and you're taking the gear and you're not playing.
Yeah.
And it sucks because there's probably a kid in the projects, or there's probably a kid who's not known who deserves that opportunity. And this is where coaches, y'all have to be better at recruiting players for your program. I feel like this. There's coaches who recruit players only for 7 months.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? It starts in December when they go into the high school game. December, January, February, March, April. That's actually 5 months. So you're actually recruiting a kid between 5 to 7 months.
Right.
And then you have the audacity to have a whole new team for 17s. The fuck?
Make it make sense. The math is not mathing. But you know what the issue with that is though?
What?
Accountability is not there for a lot of these coaches, and players and handlers nowadays. Because back in the days, and when you were able to say, "Yo, I'm rocking out with this program," or this coach is going to run down this kid to join his program and whatnot, it's like an OG moment where real men had conversations and laid down the groundwork of like, this is what's going to happen. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. If you want to fuck with it, no Paul Pierce, let's rock out. If not, by all means, listen, I am very resourceful. I could be able to go into the projects and tap in and be able to say, yo, I need that kid. That's the diamond in the rough. And what happened is that coach was able to get that support from other coaches, from that support group in the program, to be able to say, you know what? Nah, this ain't it. This ain't the direction that we need to take to be able to be successful. Things has changed. Accountability is not there anymore.
Bro, I love what you're saying.
It's too much Paul Pierce dick riding because of a certain name, because he's ranked on ESPN's top 100. Paul Cardi's not coming to your practices 24/7. Like, stop it. Relax. You want to win a program? You want to bring some bread? You want to build up your resume? Let's use our resources. Let's use our head. That's most importantly, let's be responsible of how we carry ourselves on and off the court, as on the business side of things. You know,
bro. You want to hear something funny, right?
Talk to me.
And this is real. The best teams win games when you take your team from 15s to 17s together, right? And you win those games, right? And you win in that league, and you win in AAU basketball by just adding a piece.
That's it.
You don't have to add the stud from Blair. You don't have to add a stud from South Shore. You don't have to add a stud from Banneker. Add a kid that's a utility guy. Add a kid who knows how to run an offense. Add a kid who's going to take charges. Add a kid who's going to be vocal on the bench. This is the problem. Like, yo, and low key, I'm gonna say it. A lot of you scouting services be doing a disadvantage to our kids too. Y'all be, I put a tweet out. It's called a lot of them. Y'all be doing payola recruiting. Somebody would pay y'all a couple dollars, and y'all make the kid number 5. And then when the kid is number 5 in the country and they kitty, nah, bro, I saw them play one time and 3
right.
The kid fucking sucks. No Paul Pierce. we got to stop doing that. And and another thing is, this is what I see too. Y'all be pissing me off with this, you Twitter scouts.
Mm-hmm.
Same names of the same kids from every stop you be at. The same names and the same kids. So are you taking money under the table for that's recruiting purposes? Yeah, so I'll make you number 9 in the country if you give me 10,000. It should be number 666.
Come on, son. You don't worship the devil out here, boy.
No,
Chill.
but I'm just saying, like the kid. Matter of fact, he should be 6'6", 7". In
777. Good
not
luck.
at all.
Good
Not
luck. You're gonna need it.
bro. He's not even good luck. He's bad luck. And the question is why so many kids are in the portal, right? Kids are in the portal because they're receiving bad advice. Hello, us adults. No, I'm not gonna say us adults, but there are adults out here thinking they know what's going on. Bro, y'all sending kids to how y'all sending student athletes to school knowing that the coach is going to get fired? That's all I gotta say.
Because they're busy playing on the kid's pocket at the end of the day. That's what happened with that's what's wrong with the business nowadays.
Mhm.
NIL deals is not even screaming, all right, I'm about this kid's about to finally be able to be taken care of, or they don't have to rely on mom, dukes, or pops. Nah. Both of the parents looking like chill. Relax, move, Euro. Yeah, we'll pocket that. Let's go. Shoot up. Like, come on.
And then we got some kids who are just ungrateful as shit. You know what I mean? Like I know a kid, he's played for 2 EYBL teams and an Adidas team so far.
Oh my gosh.
So his crib got Anthony Edwards, KD's, and kid could play UA. That's a whole nother topic, man.
Oh Lord.
Next topic, CEO. People.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of the portal, St. John's basketball. I don't know, bro. I think they back. Coming back with a vengeance, you know. Obviously, they have produced quite a few great players that's from the city, like the legendary Hall of Famer, left-handed bandit Chris Mullin. Shout outs to him.
Mm-hmm.
Ron Artest, who was formerly known as now Meta World Peace. Shamari Pons, Thomas Jefferson's finest. Julian Champini, my guy, holding down Lachlan and whatnot. And now, most recently, who could potentially become one of the greats on that list. This year's #1 transfer player in the portal, who goes by the name of Kadari Richmond from South Shore High School.
Let me tell you something about Kadari. First of all, he was the #1 player in the portal.
In the portal, the entire portal. That's big right there. Brooklyn kid.
You the #1 player in the portal, right? And after you being the #1 player in the portal, you get to go to school 20 minutes away from your crib.
Gotta love it.
20 minutes away from your crib. But do me a solid real quick.
Talk to me.
Please read the roster. That's for St. John's real quick.
Say less. I got it up right now. See? Here we go.
Please read the roster.
Cruz Davis. He's a guard for Plano, Texas. He went to Huntington Prep.
Regular.
I'm about to butcher my son's name. Sadiku Abine Ayo. He's a forward who went to OSL from Ghana. Got my guy Jordan Dingle. Very familiar name out here in these streets.
Stop right there. Him and Chris Letlam, right?
Okay.
They were suing the NC2A.
That's a fact.
Yeah, right. And Rick Pitino said, gotta find the quote. Oh Lord, I'm sorry.
Rick Pitino is gangster. I love Rick for that. He said it on business.
Yo, my son Rick Pitino. Let me find this quote. Oh, Chris Letlam, son. I said, nah, son. He is a movie, son.
It's be standing on business. You don't care who it is, what it was. Nah, boy.
Classic Rick Pitino quotes about Chris Letlam. Chris Letlam is slow lateral. That's it, laterally.
You gotta wait, hold on. You gotta drop the ether instrumental, dude.
Son, I gotta find the transfer portal quote. Oh my!
Hold on, I gotta get the ether instrumental queued up while you reading this.
Where is the quote, son? Oh my God, son! Yo, he said something along the lines of, as the lawsuit is going on, we emphasize to both of them to stay in the transfer portal. I said, yo, he is crazy.
You gotta be more. It gotta be more. It gotta be more than that.
I gotta find. Oh my God, I gotta find this tweet, son.
Please do. I got the ether instrumental queued up, ready to go.
Son, you talking about tears? Where's my son Patino at, son? I'm like, he did not. I'm like, he didn't say that. They said, yo, he said that shit. I said, yo, I'm looking for it now. But come on, son. Nah, son. You know what? When I find it, I'm gonna post it.
Yeah, definitely.
He violated Chris Ledlam. He told them dudes to stay in the portal while the lawsuit is going on. Yo, I'm like, nah.
And this is no Drewski with it. 10 toes down.
Then it's like, yo, Patino, in my opinion, he kind of put Sim in a log jam.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Welcher. But
yeah.
But there's also sources saying that it can be him and Kadari in the backcourt.
That'll be fun to watch, if you ask me.
I'll say this. And the other kid, Davion Smith.
Yeah.
Another transfer.
From Utah.
Yo.
He got to be, he listen, that little core back there, I don't know. It's nothing to sleep on. At all.
It ain't, listen, man, it ain't nothing to sleep on when you got to go to UConn and you got 4 shooters you got to close out. And not the one hand close out. You got to go, bo.
That's a fact, because they will be like, head fake, excuse me.
Has he stepped through, dribble, gap and kick, or throw it at the rim a big one, man? It's
all the above. All the above.
But big shout out to OG Two Claps, because he told us straight up, myself and Frage, that Ricky P, he was going to bring St. John's back. And low key, not even low key, he is. I mean, like, he's having fun. Everybody knows how Patino is, you know. Patino Parkway's in full effect.
I mean, what they just came. They was like roughly like a couple games short, making the big dance. So I expect them to come back with a vengeance. They got Joel Soriano coming back for his grad season.
He is?
Yeah.
Son, no way, son. He's been in college for too long, son. He's been in college.
I mean, what Seth Towns was in college for like 10 years. So why not?
It was actually age. We ain't gonna talk about. I mean,
let's round it off to 10 years. My son did almost a decade. That's like 2 different presidential terms. Make it make sense. Like,
hold on. I need to see who else St. John's picked up in the portal. Who they picked up?
Yeah, they got a crew. They're gonna be all right.
Who did St. John's pick up? Damn, how they lost out on Tahad Pettifoot, DeQuell Warren, Jalil Badea, and VJ Edgecombe. Jesus Christ.
Right.
Lost out on those 3. Crazy.
You know what it is, though? It's because of the fact that they pretty much kids, and these coaches nowadays are looking for no poor peers, grown-ass men to help them secure victories and wins later on down the road, come February and March.
Ooh.
Look, prime example, look at Kentucky. Kentucky had mad McDonald Burger Boys on that team. DeJuan Wagner, Shifty Rob, Struggle Game, got eliminated early in the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, because you want to listen
for grown men to get things done. Like,
listen, man, I mean, like I love what Jay Rice said. You know, the year of the freshman winning games is done, because at the end of the day now, a lot of freshmen aren't even prepared at the next level for anymore. You know, a lot of them, you know, went through that COVID year, and then a couple of them went to one of those gap year type of prep schools where they don't really play basketball. All they do is go and play 45 games at the rec, and then they play another 65 in AAU tournaments. And then these coaches be having a fucking audacity to brag. Oh, my program plays 95 games. Yeah, because you're playing unlimited. And then you playing in hoop group and made.
That's crazy.
Like, come on, bro. A lot of y'all coaches be stealing money, man. Like, yo, did you see the article with the coach? He was stealing money and he was watching OnlyFans.
No, you gassing it right now. No
Yo,
way.
yo, type on your phone, son.
OnlyFans, son,
Yeah,
dangerously horny.
my
Like,
son.
make it make sense.
Hey, yo, parents. Yeah, y'all be sending these kids to these fake prep schools, and the coaches be horny.
Dangerously horny at that. You
How you
sending
paying
the
bread?
chicken to joints while in front of the camera is different.
How the coach told you, I'm gonna get your child 3 meals a day, but your coach spending your bread on the OnlyFans. So you thinking your son is eating like full course meals, and your son is eating biggie bags from Wendy's.
But meanwhile, the coach is dropping a bag off for joints who's catering to people who have foot fetishes. Like, yo,
Hey, girl, I just lost about 40 today.
let me see that big toe. That is nasty work. But yo, speaking of work, the Liberty off to a 3-0 start.
Yeah, Bay is killing too.
Yo, hands and feet on quite a few teams.
Bay is killing. Big shout out to Sabrina Nesco.
Facts. Look at him plotting.
Well, I'm gonna take a picture with her this summer.
Plotting. See, nasty. Yo, shout out to the rated MVP, Brianna Stewart. You saw that pic? She said on the league's new superstar, the shining face. Wow. Welcome to the league, sis. Diana, you don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. I got her. Wow.
I ain't going front.
Okay, Brianna. So we've been in the weight room. I'm looking like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Stewie, I love you to death. Last summer, you invited me to a couple games. I had an amazing time.
Facts.
But the moral of the story is this: can y'all win the chip? I want us to win the chip.
Yo, they go. I'm telling you, they're gonna. They're looking very impressive. Very impressive.
Because I ain't gonna lie to you, Sabrina Nesco is killing. She averaged 15.3, 4 rebounds and 6 assists. Ooh, that's pretty good.
And she probably got the top 3, top 5, the hardest new kicks that's about to come out.
Yeah. CEO. Yo, what's up?
Yo, I might need a size 12. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
CEO,
size 12. Feel me?
But hold on real quick. How about we do like a stat check on the Liberty?
Why not?
I'm very proud of them. You know, they play their next game.
Oh, next game is tomorrow. I'm in the building, baby. Chicago Sky.
Oh, you got the tickets to go see Sky?
Me and Mom Dukes. Early birthday for me and Mom Dukes. Checking out Angel Reese in action, baby. What's up?
That's fire. Yo.
The Chi-Town Barbie in the building. DMV finest.
Take pictures for me. Damn.
Facts.
No, yo. Stewie averaged 19.8. Jonquel Jones averaged 17.3.
Yo, shout out to Jonquel Jones. She's been wilding early. Getting to it. Blocks, rebounds.
Bay
it out.
Bay up here averaged 15.3. And Laney Hamilton averages 14.5. They are going crazy.
Nah, they OD. And Laney Hamilton is the Loco Queen on that team too. Caitlin Clark, clamps. You're not getting nothing.
And they average 88 points a night. So Liberty, you will be playing the aces in the chip. What's up? What's up?
And we need tickets. We need tickets. And if we can't get tickets, don't worry about it. We're going to do our own thing. That's what we do at NYC Prospects. We create our own wave. So, you know, the NBA around the corner. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm good. We not popping out to either Dallas, Minnesota, Boston, or Indy. We're going to do our own thing and host our finals watch mix. Invite only to select coaches, handlers. We might do like a handler discussion and make sure y'all get your shit together. No poor pairs, because at the end of the day, we do this for the kids. What was you about to say, Randy, before I cut you off? My apologies.
Say this, man. There will be heavy security at our event. That's all I gotta say. So all you coaches who got beef with each other over 15 and 16-year-old young men, Y'all not fighting in a spot.
Thanks.
Y'all not. So we invite you. You feel like you got a problem, just don't show up.
Go handle that in Rumble boxing. They got free classes.
Just send us a donation. You heard?
That's all. That's all. Nothing too crazy.
This episode is powered by our good brother, our OG, B Titan, Varsity Customs. He created the uniforms for the Kings County Classic, and he creates uniforms for schools who are in need. But if the bunion ain't right, God bless, good night.
Gotta have that manyan.
The bunion gotta look right.
Thing is spicy to say, gotta have that manyan.
That munion, because the munion, you don't have none, is no fun yarn. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Never. That's what we need too. We should do like a live taping with the guy who does the IQA sandwiches. That'd be fun.
You know what we should do a live taping that?
Where at?
Once I get my abs, get cut off for the summertime, farmer in the deli. We gotta do that correctly because it'd be mad these food influencers trying to hold down the spot, trying to make the spot hot, and they come from Wisconsin, Wyoming, Edgewater, New Jersey. No.
I ain't gonna lie to you though.
No.
We doing
us, all right?
Doing a live show at Farmers might be legendary. Yeah, man, we gotta set it up.
What's up, farmers in the deli? Tap in. You see my face all the time because I'll be ordering the same scarf. That's tap in. But speaking of tapping in, if in case you missed it, myself, your boy Randy, we gave back to the kids, collaborating with SEO on a dope fire basketball clinic up at LIU. Shout outs to SEO for collaborating with us. Kids had a great time. Learned about the fundamentals. Some of them thought they was too cool, so everybody had to do push-ups because of them. They saw a little joint, and they didn't know how to act because they didn't have no chill button. And it's like, yo, my mans, what are you doing? She's not even checking for you. She's checking for son that's giving out work, having 30 or whatever. But I digress. Okay, like son really stopped looking like, oh, on the bleachers. Scoffing. I'm like, nah.
I don't listen, man. SEO, we love y'all. Thank y'all for having us do a basketball clinic with your participants. If there's a part 2, next time give us a water or something.
And also, if you're watching, you looking and is there like a relative who's looking for, productive extracurricular activities that could help position themselves for success when it's time for them to apply to colleges or try to, get them right in the classroom. Tap in with SEO, seizing the opportunity at its finest. We look for more information with that if you're really, really interested. If not, then shoot Randy a DM and we get that over to you ASAP.
That's a whole fact. So what are our final thoughts?
Well, for me personally speaking, my final thoughts would have to be shout out to the kids who popped out for the Kings County Classic, putting on the show. My man Connor went crazy. Jada went insane. Shout out to Eddie for winning the 3-point contest.
He even break a sweat.
Exactly, light work. Shout outs to Kevin who's putting on the show. Kevin Kerner put on the show. Kearney, my fault. My apologies. Kevin Kearney put on the show. Just everybody who popped out with the positive vibes. It was dope. Appreciate you. And we just getting started. Oh, we just warming up. That was just a layup line. We Euro stepping. Now, as the weather getting warmer, you about to see why everybody's going to tap in. And no Paul Pierce fucking with the NYC prospect wave, I hand it over to you.
My final thoughts for just in general, what's going on, right? A lot of you coaches are fucking stupid people.
Oh gosh, he's choosing violence.
And the reason why I say that because is this, right? Boom. All right. it's funny because how coaches be dirty macking other coaches, but y'all hang together at times. Y'all know the same people. So what's confusing to me is this, right? There are so many kids in the city. Why you want to take their best player? Oh, because you know you have a gift of gab. Like, oh, I feel like I could send this kid. I can get this kid to do that. I can get this kid to do that. And the kid y'all going after, he's really not that good, or she's really not that good. A lot of you coaches are just be on some, oh, I got him, I got him, I got him. But are you really developing though? So we can throw shots at each other, we can say whatever, right? But the moral of the story is this: once that kid leaves your building, is that kid going to listen to you? And this is the thing, right? We out here trying to figure things out on the fly, and we out here trying to make it work. But at the end of the day, I'll be quite honest with you. A lot of kids y'all rant and rave over aren't really that good.
And it's getting exposed at these major tournaments.
And I'm not even talking about
the UAA circuits, the USSB, UAA, all that extra stuff. Like they get exposed. But
bro,
I didn't mean to cut you off though.
Nah, you straight, bro. I'm not even talking about on the court. I'm talking off the court as people.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of you coaches have bad habits. So your kids look at the bad habits. So when they pick up the bad habits, you get mad. But those are bad habits that you modeled. That's what makes me cringe. And that's what makes me go, what the fuck? At the end of the day, coaches, a lot of you have problems with yourselves, which trickle down in the kids because your insecurities.
Ooh, damn.
You know what's crazy about this whole shit, right? And we look at high school basketball, AAU basketball in New York City, right? Y'all coaches be in the same chats. You have mutual friends. Y'all don't know how to conversation about it. Just converse. It's easy.
We grown people at the end of the day.
Some of us are, some of us not.
I try to give benefit of the doubt. My bad.
And the quote I'm gonna leave everyone with, and then we're just going to end the show. Teenagers have options. Grown people make decisions.
Ooh. Mic drop.
So in this New York City basketball community, kids, you have options. The grown-ups, they got to make a decision.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm still in that one. That was mad poetic. Yo, yeah. Yeah, my son listen to Mad Nas and Hov, 96 Hov or whatnot. Yeah.
Hello? Yeah, man. Cut the check.
On that note, thank you for tuning in to another episode of No Turnovers. This is episode 2. Blame Cam and Diddy for this act. Smooth Guy O, Omari, Coach Rainey, Coach Ram Millard. Follow us on all platforms. NYC Prospects. Signing out. Future of basketball is here. We staying. We locking it down.
Oh, hold on. Gary Sims Day, June 16th.
Mark it on your calendars. June 16th. Gary Sims Day. Yo, Juneteenth week is going to be crazy around the neighborhood. I'm telling you right now.
4 games. That's all I got to say.
4 of them things.
Cuatro baloncesto contestos.
Set the alarm. Mark it on your calendar right now. We don't want to hear you scoffing badly like, oh, I forgot to holler at Randy because I want my kid to play. No. Mark it on your calendar. Holler at us if you want to have a kid that want to participate. If he's kiddie, you know the drill.
He's not playing. Sorry.
Oh, there you have it. So on that note, tune in. No turnovers. Smooth Guy O, Coach Rand Millard signing out. I holla.
Peace.